Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is Favor. If it's the first time you're stepping here or you're watching my video, please subscribe and you're welcome to my channel. If you've always been watching my videos, thank you for always watching. In today's video, I will be talking about how to succeed in marriage. Now, I want us to understand that in this particular topic, I will not be discussing everything like I'm doing now. I'm going to share it into episodes so that we are going to understand and we are not going to rush over the topic. So, the first thing, how to succeed in marriage, the first step is to be committed in your marriage. Now, what is commitment in marriage? That's doing everything possible to make your marriage work. If you are doing everything possible to make your marriage work, you don't complain, you don't regret it, you do it with a pure heart, you do it with a pure mind, and it actually makes it work and it actually works. And one thing that I want to say is that if you are in a marriage relationship and you are committing yourself and you feel like you want the marriage to work, what you have to do is start committing yourself or start committing into that marriage when it's at its happy mood, when the marriage is young, when the marriage is not even young. There are people who have not been committed to their marriages and they are watching this video for the first time. Now, if you want to start being committed, don't say that why should I be committed when everything is correct, once everything is all right. Be committed now that the marriage, you are happy in the marriage. Be committed now that you don't find any faults, because if you want to start being committed when the marriage is having potholes, when you have problems in the marriage, at that time it makes it very difficult to become committed. Now I want us to look at commitment in three ways. Last, I want to tell us there are some types of commitment, or there are three types of commitment I want us to know today, which are the first ever type of commitment is it's the moral commitment. In this case, you are committed to your marriage, or you are committed, the two partners are committed to their marriage because of religious ethics. Now they feel that if they divorce or something goes wrong with their marriage, the world or people around them will be pointing or be judging them wrongly. So they are bound to be committed in their marriage. That's one of the reasons they say no, we need to be committed. Or you tell yourself that I have to be committed. If tomorrow this marriage doesn't work, what will people talk about me? What will people feel about me? And the vow that I took, how is it going to look like? So that is one of the reasons, or that is one of the types of commitment. The next type of commitment is structural commitment. In this case, the partners are committed into their marriage or committed to one another because of the entanglement. They start having children together. Those children they are making them, or they are forcing them to be committed. They have families, they share families together, they have friends together, and they are sharing the same income. So now you discover that they become committed. The next type of commitment is personal commitment. This personal commitment, you can as well call it emotional commitment. So in this type of commitment, you or the partners are committed because of the emotional thoughts, emotional feelings, and let me see, the sexual parts that they used to have together. That's what is making them to be together. When you feel like you need to have this person beside you, is because the person is giving me good sex, is because we are together and everything is moving, I'm loved, I feel emotionally upright with the person. So in this case, you are not actually committed because it is necessary to be committed, or you are being forced. Here you do it willingly, and it's because of you feel that your emotions are more important than any other thing in your marriage. So one thing I want to tell us now is that if you involve these three types of commitment in your marriage is going to work, because this one works with the other one. So there are people who do the one, who follow one of the commitment, one of the types of commitment. That is why it doesn't actually work, or it's having potholes, or it's breaking off. But if you involve all, it will work. Yes, it will work. and it's going to be perfect for whoever is going to involve all. So one of the things that I want us to discuss, or I want to tell us that, with as far as commitment is concerned, the next thing we are going to discuss is how to be committed in marriage. Remember that commitment is our first point to succeed in marriage. Now, how can you be committed in your marriage? The first way to be committed in your marriage is to be loyal and loved. Show loyalty and love to your partner. If you show them loyalty and love, it is going to be, it shows commitment. Now, always tell them that I love you. Always tell them how you feel about them. Always tell your partner how you feel. Always tell your partner that you feel happy always being in his or her company. Use words like I and my husband and I, we. Forget about myself, me now, put your husband. We are going to succeed. Even if your husband is apart, your wife is apart, call him and tell him that, put plans together. Call him and tell him that we are going to do this. Even if you want to do something or you feel like there's something you want to do, I thought we should do this. That one shows commitment, and it makes the marriage so impactable, or impacting, sorry. Now, the next point I'm going to be talking about is respect and what? And appreciation. If you don't respect your marriage, it's not going to work. Respecting your marriage is one, respecting yourself, and respecting and respecting your husband, and you also respect yourself. Because if you are in a marriage and you don't respect that marriage, you don't respect yourself, you don't respect your husband, or you don't respect your spouse, your partner, your wife, you will be doing things that are so knacking. You'll be doing things that are not good. You're doing things that you don't consider your partner. It means that you don't respect your partner. You talk to your partner anyhow, you don't care, and you don't appreciate it. If there is a need for appreciation, appreciate. Yes, appreciate. Because by the time you start appreciating, you discover that it's no longer the way you think it should always be. So the next point we are going to be discussing is trust and honesty. Trust and honesty. Trust your partner. Be honest to your partner. Tell them the truth about your past. Don't tell them lies or half stories or short stories. These are the things that if they come to discover after, it's going to bring a problem. It means that you have not been sincere to them. You have not been honest to them. Always tell your partner the truth. Tell them always tell your partner your plans, your future plans. Tell them your past life. Your past is your past. Tell them what you feel. Always be open to them. Because if you are always open to your husband, you're always open to your wife, they are going to, or he or she is going to be free to always tell you, and feels that each time he's in problem or has a worry, he or she has somebody to tell, or who is going to comfort him, or somebody who is that person that is going to keep it and make him instead feel happy than sad. If you have a situation that is plaguing you and you cannot tell your husband or your wife, and you keep, who again are you going to tell? So you need to be honest. Each time you are honest, you make the marriage work and the person trusts you. Be trustworthy. So that's the next aspect of how you should be committed to your marriage. And the next point we are going to be talking about is work as a team. Work as a team. Don't start working. Don't just have your own plans in your head. Don't feel like, what can I do now? I have to do this. I have to invest in this. I have to work this. No. Work as a team. It's no longer yours. And compromise. That's work as a team and compromise. What is good? That thing that he does that is actually good. Compromise with it. Be on his side. Be on her side. It shouldn't be you again. It shouldn't be me anymore. It shouldn't be I. It should be we, or it should be us. It shouldn't be me, it shouldn't be mine. It should be we or us, our thing, our stuffs, not mine, not me anymore, but it becomes we and us. And if you do it that way, you work as a team. Do you have a plan of building a house, of buying a plot? Are you working towards that? Are you working towards buying a piece of land? You come together. You don't just walk and say, because I'm the man that works the money, you say I want to buy a land. No, you come, probably you want to buy that land, but there is another thing that is more important. That you two would have sat together and discussed and think that it is more important to buy this or do this with the money than to buy the land. The two of you come together and work as a team. Agreement. People work and agree together in times of needs. Stop being superior. Stop feeling that you know too much, or you are too educated, you are so intelligent, you are so rich, and you're so influential. No, work together as a team. Good. The next point we are going to be talking about is disagree, agreeable. Now, you are you and he is he or she is she. Now, you two are different people. You came from different homes. You've been made of different. In fact, you two are not one. You are humans. So there are things that you might love that the person doesn't love. There are things that the person might feel that they are correct, whereas they are not correct. Now, it doesn't mean that if your partner is doing the wrong thing, you should always agree with him. You understand? You should never. It shouldn't be that you should always agree with that, because if time comes that something happens and somebody wants to answer, but so these two people had to fall in this mess, or this person is doing this and their partner cannot help it. It's not actually nice. It's going to be like, are all of them, were they all sleeping at the same time? No. Your opinion must not be his opinion or her opinion, but you two have to come together and understand. That doesn't mean that because your opinion is not her opinion, as far as you have your opinion, you start thinking your own way or start doing your own thing your own way. But all in all is that remaining sensitive and supportive during hard times. If you remain sensitive and supportive, or if you remain like, if you are supportive in times of needs, yes, in times of hardship, or maybe things are not actually working, because it's not every time that things will actually work when you're in the marriage. You don't always expect good times, especially as far as finance is concerned. Now, during that time of hardship, if you stand by each other, if you support at that time, your money shouldn't be your own money alone. That's the conclusion I want to make about commitment. You shouldn't say it is my own. You shouldn't say I'm the woman, all the money is mine and all his is ours. No, it's not good, it's not correct. What you do is, if you have it at that moment and your husband can't have it at that moment, use it for the purpose of the house, or for the purpose of the family, or for the purpose of you both. You shouldn't say this is my own now. And no, when needs arise, have always come up with solutions. Always come up with solutions, and always bring help to it. So what I want to say about this commitment is that, guys, always be supportive to your partner. Always be supportive to him. Work in hand in glove, and it's going to work. So guys, this is the end of this section. We have talked about commitment, the types of commitment. We've talked about how to apply commitment in your marriage. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye. And please don't forget to subscribe. And if you find the video interesting, give it a thumbs up, and you can as well share. Bye bye.